Student, in our previous class I already discussed about of anatomy of stem. So we already know that anatomy of stem can be classified into two types, that is monocotyledon stem and dicotyledon stem. So in our today class I totally discussed all about of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. So anatomy of dicotyledon stem. I already know that what is anatomy, then what is dicot stem in our school level. So anatomy of dicotyledon stem can be found in collateral vascular cambium. So vascular cambium is various types: collateral closed type, collateral open type, bicollateral. So in this case, or anatomy of dicotyledon stem can be contain collateral vascular bundles. Collateral vascular bundles. In the transfer section in dicotyledon stem we have found various types of zone. So first is epidermis. So epidermis is the first layer of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. In epidermis, first we have found cuticule. Cuticule is the first position of epidermis. Then we have found either unicellular or multicellular hair-like structure. So we have found multicellular hair-like structure, that is known as trichomes. We already know that what is trichomes. So then epidermis may be contain stomata. So they may be contain stomata. So in anatomy of dicotyledon stem, first we have found epidermis. Then the second layer is cortex. So cortex can be found in dicotyledon stem below the epidermis. So below the epidermis we have found cortex. Cortex also classified into hypodermics, general cortex, and third is endodermics. So first is hypodermics. What is hypodermics? In cortex, hypodermics is the first layer of cortex. So hypodermics can be found 3 to 4 layers, and they have closely packed to each other or closely attached to each other. Then below the hypodermics we have found general cortex, and in case of general cortex we have found some intercellular spaces. Then below the general cortex we have found endodermics. So endodermics is only single layer or one layer that may be barrel shaped. So these are the all about of cortex. First, hypodermics is colon chimatous in nature. So hypodermics is is collenchymatous, and general cortex is parenchymatous in anatomy of dicotyledon stem. Then third point is pericycle. So pericycle is present below the endodermis and just outer of the stellar region. So pericycle found in below the endodermis and just outer of the stellar region. Pericycle may be contain sclerenchyma tissue. So pericycle may be contain sclerenchyma tissue, and pericycle is heterogeneous in nature. It may be heterogeneous in nature. Pericycle also present above the vascular bundles. So pericycle is also present above the vascular bundles. Then fourth point is vascular bundle. So fourth point is vascular bundle. So vascular bundle present below the pericycle. In anatomy of dicotyledon stem. Vascular bundle may be open type or closed type. Where vascular bundle is open type? When cambium is present. If cambium is present, then the vascular bundle is open type. If cambium is absent, then the vascular bundle is closed type. And also vascular bundle contain xylem, phloem and cambium. Cambium is optional. Xylem, phloem and cambium. Xylem may be outer xylem or inner xylem. Phloem may be outer phloem or inner phloem, and also cambium. Vascular bundle may be conjoint, collateral, enlarged or open type. So vascular bundle may be conjoint, collateral, enlarged or open type in dicotyledon stem. Then the fifth point is pith. Pith is the last layer of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. So last layer is pith. Fifth point is pith. Pith is the last layer or central layer of stem. So pith is the central layer of stem. Pith may be round shaped or polygonal shaped. So it may be round or polygonal shaped. Pith is thin parenchymatous tissue. Pith is thin parenchymatous tissue. Parenchymatous tissue. And also pith contain intercellular spaces. It may be contain intercellular spaces. These are all about of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. So let's look at the diagram. This is the totally internal structure of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. So first is epidermis. Epidermis, and in the epidermis here we have found some cuticle, and this is the trichomes, that is the hair-like structure. Trichomes. Then below the epidermis we have found hypodermis, that is 3 to 4 layer of hypodermis. And they have attached to each other. That means they have no any internal spaces. Then below the hypodermis we have found general cortex. And below the general cortex we have found barrel-shaped endodermis. Then below the endodermis we have found phloem. Below the endodermis we have found pericycle. Then below the pericycle we have found phloem. Then we have found cambium, and below the cambium we have found xylem, and phloem, cambium and xylem, that is vascular bundle. Then below the vascular bundle we have found pith. Pith is the central layer of stem or last layer of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. So this is the all about of anatomy of dicotyledon stem. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. So thanks.